What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Before we get started, go ahead and hit if you're here early, appreciate it. Hit the like button for us. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do that. While we're here, of course, waiting on Jerry. He texted me and James at 11:32 and said 1 minute. So we were going to try to, hold out, wait for him. His dumbass ain't here still. So we just said, let's just go. Let's just get started. Shout out Sleeper Picks. Download the app. Use code DJ and Eli, code ParlayJ. You get $100 deposit match. I think they got some free squares, not free squares. Promotional squares, like over a half yard for Jalen Hurts tomorrow, who is now questionable, and somebody else too. So download the app. Use code DJ and Eli or code ParlayJ. Helps us out a ton. They are live in some new states recently. They're available in Indiana as of a couple weeks ago. So if you don't have those the Sleeper app, please download it. Use code DJ and Eli or ParlayJ or code GoldBoys. You get $100 deposit match. Also, shout out GoldBoys.com, the largest, most fun, honestly best sports education community on the internet. Chats are an awesome place to be. Some of the best gamblers in the world, all for one price. So join the Discord, come hang out, come win some money all together. We have, what's up, Izzy? What's up, Danny? Decent sized slate. We do have a smaller NFL slate than usual. There were 3 games yesterday. Obviously the one on Thursday as well. I think there are 1 or 2 buys. No buys, I don't think. So still quite a few NFL games. There are some basketball games today. I think they all suck, to be honest with you guys. So I have a couple things I'm looking at on the NBA side of things, but like Magic Celtics, we talked a little bit about. They just played Friday for our last show. I think that game is going to soar under again. Over under is 228.5. Both these teams play really good defense. It does look like the Celtics are full strength ish. So that could change things. But outside of maybe Drew Holiday going off, talking about maybe happening Friday, and I don't think it did. I don't see much in that game. Pelicans, Spurs. Spurs are terrible. They've won 4 basketball games. Could be a blowout. Rockets, Bucks might be a decent game. Wizards, Suns should be a blowout. Wizards are terrible. Warriors and Trailblazers are kind of just a weird game too. So I kind of hate this NBA slate, but there are a lot of good looks in the NFL. Do we have Jerry?
Is my audio working? I don't know if it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to back out.
Yeah, I hear you. Bringing Jerry in maybe. So anyway, this NBA slate sucks. Like I said, I do have a couple angles I'm looking at. I haven't bet anything yet. I don't think I'm going to play anything straight. I might play like a lottery ticket. I do like Şengün for some points and some rebounds, and I think Valanciunas has a good day as well. Jerry with the hat on backwards, different sweatshirt. What's up, man? How's it going? Now I can't hear you, so I don't know what happened. Yeah, neither one of us can hear you. So yeah, he's gonna leave and rejoin probably. He's gonna blame that on me somehow. We all knew that was gonna happen. Zion first triple double tonight. Maybe. I do have Zion rebounds written down as a good matchup. Yeah, I hear you now, but I did hear you before you. Try again.
Now can you hear me? Now?
Yeah, what's up, man? Yep.
You didn't see that Tyreek Hill's out?
I did see the Tyreek Hill's out.
This is a disaster. I'm going to a Jets bar in about 45 minutes. A Jets bar.
On purpose?
Dripped in fucking Dolphins. Yeah, of course on purpose. In the middle of Staten Island, dripped in Dolphins gear just to be a dickhead. And guess what?
Tyreek
This is not going to end very well. Because I'm going to be very drunk tonight. They're going to be very drunk. And the Dolphins may lose. Maybe. There's only 1 or 2 options here. I'm either going to get arrested, or there's going to be someone a lot tougher than me in that bar is going to fuck me up.
Could be both.
It could be both. I could still get arrested after getting beat up.
Could be both. You could wake up in a hospital with handcuffs.
And pregnant.
Okay, sure. I was touching a little bit on the NBA slate. I think it sucks. You probably haven't looked at it like at all, have you?
I did not.
Okay. Just gonna get out of the way again. I kind of ran through all the games. Magic Celtics gonna go under. I think Pelicans, Spurs, Wizards, Suns should both be blowouts. Rockets, Bucks may be a decent game, but I don't think so. I don't think the Rockets are quite there yet, even though I'm kind of high on their future prospects. And then Warriors Trailblazers, kind of just a weird game with the Draymond news, but even still, the Blazers aren't that good. They won 2 games at home, which is interesting. The Warriors are, without Draymond Green, which I think does kind of matter. But this slate sucks. I do have. I was telling Chad I have. I might do something just kind of lottery ticket wise with Sengun to have a really big night, both points and rebounds, as well as Valanciunas, a big day. I guess they play at 3:30. I like Valanciunas points and rebounds, and I like Alpi Sengun points and rebounds. I wanted to take Booker just because he's been scoring a ton at home, averaging over 30 at home, but the line is 29.5. I think that's because Beal is going to be out for this game and then out for a few weeks. So I don't like it at 29.5. I don't think you're getting a whole lot of value there. So assuming you don't have any thoughts on the NBA slate, I guess we can just talk about football.
Booker triple-double.
Booker triple-double, not bad. I don't hate that. Probably a big number. He doesn't have a whole lot in his career, right? He has a few.
Someone said Zion first triple-double tonight. I don't want to hear this man's name anymore. I'm going to be honest with you.
Let's jump into it. The Bears and the Browns. First game we're going to go through here. Joe Flacco still a quarterback for the Browns. And honestly, he hasn't looked bad. You could make the argument he's been the best quarterback the Browns have had this year. And, Deshaun Watson played some football games for him. Bears, making a little bit of run here too. I still think they're just not very good. I think it's mostly from the coaching side. They've got some nice pieces. I like Justin Fields, but I think Myles Garrett could go crazy today. What do you think about this one? I do have a touchdown bet. You can probably guess who it is.
You think Myles Garrett go crazy today?
Is he not playing?
No. What's his sack line? Does he have a sack line?
Probably.
So put your money where your mouth is, my friend.
Okay, well, I am going to bet on David Njoku to score a touchdown. He doesn't score when I bet on him typically, and then he does score when I don't bet on him. But Bears have been containing the run pretty well. So I think they're going to make Joe Flacco throw the football. What better comfort zone for a 60-year-old quarterback than a really solid tight end in David Njoku. I like David Njoku for a touchdown. Again, I bet him the 2 weeks prior to last week. He didn't score one. Looks like maybe they've got some chemistry going. And again, I do think the Bears have struggled against the pass. They've been doing okay against the run, though. So I like David Njoku to score a touchdown. I have a 3-leg touchdown lottery ticket with him involved. And I also took him straight half a unit plus 250 on FanDuel. I'm going to check on the Myles Garrett sack line because I might do something with that too. But go ahead.
Xavier Howard's out.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is a fucking disaster. I can't mentally accept losing to the Jets even once. I know we smoked them last time. If we lose to them today, I can't handle it emotionally. I can't. Yeah. I can't. My therapist, I don't see my therapist till Thursday. I don't know if I can make it till Thursday if they do not win against the New York Jets. It's just setting up for failure. They've done this to me my entire fucking life. You know what? I'm going to use this as therapy. The Miami Dolphins have tortured me for my entire childhood. They have taken my childhood from me. What is that? That Beth Greenberg, whatever she says? You have taken my childhood from me. That's what the Miami Dolphins have done. The best start I've ever seen in my life, and they're fucking falling apart at the seams. This is a fucking joke. I'm so tired of this sport.
Okay, so I didn't hear your bet on the Bears-Browns game. Myles Garrett minus 170 for 1 sack. He does not have a sack in the last 3 weeks. We're talking about somebody who's due. That guy's really good at
alt
football.
His sacks. He's getting 2 then.
You think he's getting 2? Chat, we can play alt sacks somewhere, right? Where can you play 2 sacks for Myles Garrett? I think I'm with you. Tyreek Hill's out. Yeah, listen, don't get Jerry started on any more Dolphins games or Dolphins storylines until we get to the Dolphins game. I promised Jimbo we were going to go in the ESPN order of games. So we're going to talk about the Dolphins game fourth. Well, I'll talk about the Dolphins game fourth. Jerry's probably going to be talking about it for the whole show. But
hi, Vinny.
Myles Garrett. I don't know why I thought that was funny. Hi, Vinny.
You're an
What's
asshole.
up, Jordan? Jerry, are we doing a Wilson parlay? Is he? Stop it with the Fins, with the Dolphins questions. We're not there yet. Damn it.
There you go,
Again,
yelling at
distracted.
fucking people. Stop.
I don't see an outline from Myles Garrett sacks anywhere. Minus 155 for one sack on ESPN, it looks like. But yeah, I like Njoku. Nothing for you in Bears Browns?
No.
Okay. Can you play alt sacks on PointsBet? That might be a weird thing you can do on PointsBet and PointsBet only. How they have like the different player breakdowns and stuff.
I've been loving PointsBet lately.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with them because they are owned by Fanatics now. I don't know. I haven't seen anything on like a plan what they're gonna do. Like, are they gonna keep the brands separate? Because I think the Fanatics UI is like kind of trash from what I've heard. We don't have it in Indiana, but
They already converted. It's PointsBet powered by Fanatics. It says it on the thing.
yeah, but I think Fanatics as a sports book on its own still exists in some states, right? Or no?
I thought it was only Massachusetts.
Okay, I don't know. I know they merged, but I kind of expected them to kind of just wrap all the PointsBet things into like the Fanatics UI, which I hope they don't do. But yeah, but the PointsBet UI is up there with FanDuel. I don't use it much on mobile, but as far as like being on a PC and just being able to click through things, and the UI of PointsBet is right there with or maybe even better than FanDuel.
I'm
Miles
gonna be honest,
Garrett.
every day. I'm sorry. Every day I've
Right.
been getting better odds for like a simple 2 leg parlay where I'm like, oh, this is pretty good odds on FanDuel. It's better than DraftKings. Then I go to PointsBet and they beat it by like plus 500.
Mhm.
It's been pretty cool.
Yeah, it's I don't see alternate sacks, which kind of sucks. I want to play Miles Garrett for 2 sacks. Can you do chat? Can you do that anywhere? I'm gonna stop looking. I'm gonna stop looking. Yeah, PointsBet disappeared in West Virginia. And now we got Fanatics, and Fanatics like sucks UI wise, right? Um, just got it in Connecticut, and it's different. Okay, interesting. Can you play alt sacks anywhere? I don't know. I'm tired of looking. Buccaneers, Packers. Buccaneers, Packers. Jordan Love's been looking better. I think he's going to be a solid quarterback. I don't know what you think, but the Buccaneers defense. Hang on, I have some notes here. I do have another touchdown play here. Do you have anything in this one?
What game?
Packers, Bucks, Bucks, Packers. Sorry.
Sorry, I just locked in an insane straight bet.
Okay.
So Packers and the Buccaneers. These two are NFL football teams in the NFC.
Things that are true.
Both mid at best.
Mhm.
Both fighting for their playoff lives, if you will. Both have quarterbacks that are of they don't know what they're top 15 or they top 20. Maybe they're even worse. Nobody knows. Both teams have running backs. They have wide receivers and tight ends. Somebody's gonna win this football game.
I was trying to hold it together because I knew what you were doing, but you were doing it so well. Like you were sounding like honestly way more professional than you usually sound on this show. I was like, I just can't do it anymore.
All right, in true degenerate fashion, I got a couple long shot bets. I got a long shot uh anytime touchdown, and I got a long shot 2 touchdown round. Both of them are round robins. I took a chance on Chase Edmonds in this game. Gonna be honest with you, he's barely played. Hasn't had a big role. Obviously, White has looked fantastic this season. They Chase Edmonds last week has really changed his mindset in practice. The team has seen it. They're talking about it. He has a chip on his shoulder again, and he's competing. He's playing his role instead of being a little bit like a lot of these guys. These veteran, they don't like to be backups. You know that they have a little bit of an ego. He's really embraced his role, and last week it paid off. He had 8 carries for 40 yards. They just cut who they cut Vaughn, he's been inactive for the last 5 weeks, but that just goes to show you they don't feel like they're gonna need him. So Edmonds is the guy. I think he sees, even if he sees 12 to 15 snaps. The way he's been competing and playing, Todd Bowles is the kind of guy that's gonna give him more playing time. To reward him. So I took a chance on him to score today.
Chase
Plus
Edmonds.
800. And
Okay.
he can do it in both factors. He could do it rushing. He could do it receiving. So a little bit of a long shot, but I think they're going to reward him for his good play, his good practices he's been having the last couple weeks.
So I like that. I am on Jaden Reed officially to score a touchdown. Odds were a little bit lower than I kind of wanted them to be. I played it at plus 155 on either ESPN Bet or Bet Rivers. This is a guy who in the last 3 weeks has 15 targets, which is quite a bit. 3 red zone targets, which, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players with 4 or more in the last 3 weeks, and without a touchdown. So I like him to score today. He's been getting a lot of looks. Like similarly, Christian Watson has 9 targets total in those 3 games and has 2 touchdowns. So kind of seems like I don't know. There's a little bit imbalance, and what I'm kind of betting on water finding its level here. Dontavian Wicks, Schwa, I was going to bring him up actually. I'm trying to see if I can bet on him for a receiving touchdown anywhere because I was hoping the number would be a little bit bigger. He's like plus 300 ish, but if I can find like a good line on him to have a receiving touchdown because he has quite a few. What is it? Let me find him again. He's got 10 targets and 2 red zone targets in the last 3 weeks without a receiving touchdown. So I know DraftKings offers that sometimes. I don't think they're going to give it to us on receiving touchdowns. You can only play Otten, Reed, Evans, Dobbs. But yeah, I like that. I don't know if I like it at plus 300-ish though. So you're playing Edmonds touchdown. I'm playing Jaden Reed touchdown. I also think Jaden Reed might have a big game yardage wise. I think he's kind of also due for that. Just going back to the targets and the catches and all of that's kind of been coming up. And I don't know. Yeah, that's what I got. Texans,
Okay.
Titans. I feel like we might be on the same thing here, so I'm gonna let you go first.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to touch this game.
Okay. Any reason, just vibes or?
I just don't know how much momentum the Titans are going to have going forward, and it just I feel like I'm not going to be able to figure out this Titans defense because I thought last week that they were going to get torched in the air, and they all of a sudden became a superstar defense. So, I don't know. I just don't want to figure this game out.
Okay. I am betting DeAndre Hopkins, kind of just big revenge narrative here. He is seeing a lot of targets. He's the kind of the clear-cut number 1 still on that Titans offense. Titans allowing the 7th most passing yards in football. I think he has a big day. Yards wise as well, I think he might have 100 or more. I haven't bet on that yet. I might, but I did take him to score a touchdown, and that is the final leg of my 3-leg lottery ticket. I played Hopkins at what? Plus 200. I just feel like that was a little bit better of a number than I was expecting it to be. Yeah, I've got Njoku, Hopkins, Jaden Reed. I played them all straight, and I played them in a parlay on ESPN Bet that is $20 to win 500. But okay, I respect you staying away from it. It's the AFC South, and at least one backup, technically 2 backup quarterbacks or two quarterbacks that were not the day 1 starter. So we are now to the Jets Dolphins game. I don't have a bet in this one yet. I think you could talk me into doing something with Jalen Waddle, especially with Tyreek Hill out. But I'm just going to give you the floor here, buddy. Let you get all these feelings out you have. Although you kind of
this is it is a disgrace. This is my luck with my sports teams. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm a very emotional man, and I don't want to cry in front of all you guys. I'm not going to do it. I did take. I don't know what the odds are going to be. It's kind of fucked up now because I expected Tyreek Hill to play, just not be at 100%. So I expected Braxton Berrios to get a role, a bigger role, more snaps. Now he's really going to get more snaps. So I had gotten him to score a touchdown at plus 850 this morning.
Okay.
I just looked on DraftKings. He's back up on DraftKings. He's plus 450 now.
Ugh.
I would still take a shot on him in those odds.
That's a big
But
hit.
it's a big
That's a
jump,
big
yeah.
hit.
But now he's going to get even more snaps. I mean, he's going to be out there a lot, and he has the ability. Punt returns don't really happen, but he does take punts and kicks. It's the Jets. The Jets are going to fuck up once in this game and do something stupid. Might be a special teams play. But yeah, I took Barrios as the second leg of my long shots. So it's Edmonds and Barrios.
If I gave you the option of Dolphins have a really solid playoff run, but do not win the Super Bowl, they can do that, or they can win this game today. Which one would you pick? Because I know you hate the Jets. I like these kind of questions that don't really matter, but get you thinking.
So if you're telling me they lose today, but they make a strong playoff run,
Mm-hmm.
I will take the playoff run just because we already beat the Jets, smoked them. So if we lose and we still make the playoffs and we make a deep run and we go to like the AFC championship game, fine.
What if I told you that it has to be a blow? Like you're going to lose by like 30 today. That change anything?
I don't know if I can handle a 30-point loss to the Jets. I think that changes things. You just said loss. Now you're changing things.
Izzy did ask about a Wilson parlay here. Thoughts on that?
It's
Wilson
fun.
and Wilson.
I mean, I don't know what to think of this fucking disheveled Dolphins team today. I don't know what they're going to go out there and do. Zach Wilson is riding on confidence. He's probably having sex with all his mother's friends and partying it up, and he's just going to throw for 300. Wilson's probably going to go for 125. I sound like Frank the Tank. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, Eli. I really don't.
Okay. Read first touchdown. Yeah, Kate Otten, question mark. Marquette, I'm be honest, I don't want to read all 11 of those names. Good luck to you. Because just looking at it quickly, I think all of those are, have a decent chance to score. All of them happening on the same week are, you're betting a lottery ticket. Why did I get an ad on the stream? Probably because I guess you don't pay for YouTube Premium. I don't think we can really do anything about it. Mostert touchdown plus 130. Suspicious. Haven't seen this touchdown odds like this since week 4. I'm guessing you're saying it's lower than you expected it to.
The books can be stupid sometimes. They obviously Achan looked like the better back. He had a stronghold on the position for a little while. Then he got injured. Now he came back. So they're saying, okay, now he's really fully back. He's going to get most of the snaps. But Mostert's going for Ricky Williams' single season touchdown record. So he's going to get if I had to choose between one of them to get a rushing touchdown inside the 5-yard line, it's going to be Mostert. But they do shit like that. Everybody's like, "Oh, the books are smarter than you." They're not. They fuck up. They do weird projections and shit like that. If they were that smart, we would never win a bet.
Yeah. Okay. Chiefs Patriots. I think I'm just out. It's not Rashee Rice week. That was last week. Maybe Rashee Rice under a touchdown. Can you do that anywhere?
Hold on.
I have no thoughts on this game.
You have zero thought. Can you just talk about something?
I can talk about something. I hate the Patriots. I think it's Bailey Zappi at quarterback. I don't think he's very good. I don't think he's very good. Chiefs have been pretty underwhelming, but are still a good football team. Like I don't know. The Patriots defense is solid. I do think the Chiefs win this game, but I don't think that there's a ton of offense on either side. So you're betting Kelsey at super juiced odds, or trying to take a stab at your boy Sky Moore or something like that to happen. And I think I'm just out on that. Ramondre Stevenson touchdown. I guess you could interest me in that, but got to be Kelsey. Yeah, but Jerry's talked about this last couple weeks in a row, and he's right. How you have to pay for the name basically with Kelsey. Like if his name wasn't Travis Kelsey, you just look at stat lines and box scores and things like that. Like you'd be getting way better odds for anything Travis Kelsey related, and I just don't think you're getting enough value there. Did I buy you enough time, buddy? I'm way better at that than you, first of all.
So there's a name in New England that we haven't heard in a while. His role kind of got like he just doesn't fit. He doesn't fit because he's not a very good blocker. But the talent is there, and he's a former Miami Dolphin. Who am I talking about?
Devontae Parker?
No, that was a good guess though.
Okay, going on all the context clues, I feel like I retire on that guess. Who is it?
All right, Mike Gesicki.
Okay, didn't even know he was there, to be honest.
Yeah, he's obviously they like blocking tight ends. I didn't understand the signing to begin with. I was like, this guy's role is gonna get fucking torched. He matches up really well with the Chiefs though. Chiefs can get torched by tight ends, and yeah, Hunter Henry looks good. I think Mike Gesicki is a way better athlete. I think he's more of a wide receiver almost. Obviously, hasn't been blocking very well like he was in Miami. That's how he lost the job in Miami. But he does match up really good with the Chiefs. So in my head, I'm thinking this is the week where he gets a lot of snaps. Maybe he gives Hunter Henry a little break because he's been playing a lot of snaps lately. Obviously, they like Pharaoh Brown too. But I just feel like Mike Gesicki matches up really well with the Chiefs. I can give them some big explosive plays on offense. I took a chance on 2 touchdowns, and it is obnoxious. I took a chance on 1 and 2. All right, 1 touchdown on DraftKings had the best odds. Plus 1,200 for 1 touchdown. I love that. I love it.
That's a big number.
And then 2 touchdowns is plus 20,000. If he gets one early, and I'm telling you, I think these odds are going to go down. They seem a little off.
I'm sprinting to it right now because DraftKings literally watches our show. I'm convinced it's probably gonna be torched in 30 seconds. I'm putting a few dollars on it right now. Sorry, go ahead.
I was expecting plus 10,000 at most, maybe plus 9,000 range. I saw plus 20,000. I fucking was like, wow, all right. This can have some legs early, especially if he gets that first one. I think he's gonna earn his snaps tonight. Or today, rather.
I got $5 on that.
Yeah, it's just obnoxious. It is.
Oh no, Ramondre today. That sucks. Zeke 2 touchdowns. I just saw something interesting. I love that bet. Obviously, I just put $5 on it. But Rashee Rice has more red zone targets and the same amount of touchdowns as Travis Kelce this season. That's wild. Like that's the Taylor Swift effect if I've ever seen one. You know.
Also, for my long shot touchdown parlay, the round robin. Third leg is Jerick McKinnon. It's probably the chalkiest one out of the group. Still plus 220. I just like him a hell of a lot more than Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, he's better. He's better.
He's a tougher runner. Obviously, he's way better receiver. And he did get a touchdown last week. So if I had to choose inside the 5-yard line, who am I gonna throw out there? I feel like it opens up the playbook way more with Jerick McKinnon. And we saw the run he went on last year. I think he had like 5 straight weeks with a touchdown. He had a few 2-touchdown games in there. If I have to choose between either of them, I think Jerick McKinnon gets in there.
Zeke receptions. That's an interesting one. I'm not really interested in betting on the Patriots offense, if I'm being completely honest with you. But yeah, Bailey Zappi, who I don't really think anybody thinks is good. Is he going to be forced to check down? Yeah, that's not bad. I don't even know what the number is, but I can't even buy you time on this next game. That's how little I care about it. Giants Saints. Do you have anything?
Leg number. What did I give? 3 legs so far? Yeah, leg number 4. 3 legs. By the way, 3 legs was my nickname in high school.
We know.
Leg number 4. I went with Lynn Bowden. I've spoke about him before. I just like the kid a lot. He does it all. He could return punts. He could return kicks. He could run the ball. He could be a receiver. And he's out there for like 70 to 75% of the snaps most weeks. So you're giving me odds. I think I got him at plus 500 for a touchdown in New Orleans. Let me see what I got him at, what he locked in at. I got him at plus 450. He actually went up to plus 500. So
I just lost the username in Twitch chat. I'm sorry. That's hilarious.
I don't wear condoms.
I don't wear condoms, one.
Neither do I, buddy.
Demario Douglas, Jalen Hyatt being asked about. Again, like Patriots probably should get maybe a couple touchdowns. Maybe. I'm not betting on any of them personally. But okay. So I'm honest, I didn't hear you gave a bet in this game. I wasn't listening. I was distracted by I don't wear condoms one.
I took a shot on Lynn Bowden
Okay,
for the
yes, I remember.
odds and for the amount he's going to be on the field. So I got it plus 450, went up to plus 500. So you're getting a better line than I am.
Okay. Falcons, Panthers. I also don't have anything here. You could talk me
Bad
into
weather
something
game.
with Bijan, but bad weather game. Really bad weather game, right?
Yeah, it's windy, rainy. I
So
still
I'm
bet a
out.
wide receiver.
You still bet a wide receiver? Which one?
I did. I
Adam
bet on
Thielen?
Jonathan Mingo.
Ooh, okay. Touchdown?
I mean, I bet him for a touchdown. I mean, there's probably not going to be a lot of touchdowns in this game, so this is really, really risky. But what was the odds I got him at? I should know this by heart by now. He was plus 500.
Okay.
Plus 500.
That's a big number.
He's been trending up. He had a little bit of a rookie wall. He starts getting the question marks every day. Every week they're doing articles on him, is bust or whatever. He's starting to get over that hump, and he's looking really good out there. The problem is his quarterback's Bryce Young. I don't know if it's Bryce Young. I don't know if it's the system. It's not a fit right now. But he's starting to look better. The whole Panthers are trending up, towards the end of the season. So if they get one in there, if a wide receiver is going to catch a touchdown, I think Jonathan Mingo has a good shot, and it would actually be his first career touchdown. So,
ooh, you like those kind of plays.
I do.
Sure. I didn't even look at this game to be honest, but I'm in. Count me in. Moving into the was that a 4:00 game? No, that was a 1:00 game, right? Moving into the 4:00 slate. Before we do, please, again, call. I said this at the beginning of the show before Jerry got here. There weren't a whole lot of people here. Hit the like button for us. Just hit the like button. There's 8 right now. Let's see if we can get I don't think we've had one over 20 before the show's been over. But hit the like button on the video. Helps us out a lot. We've seen since I've been started to be annoying about asking for likes on videos, we've seen the viewer numbers come up. YouTube algorithm helps us out a little more. So please hit the like button if you are hanging out, enjoying the show. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do that as well. Let's talk about the Commanders and the Rams. This is the 4:00 slate here. I don't have a bet on it yet. I have my eye on Cooper Kupp for a big game, just yardage wise. Commanders giving up the 4th most passing yards in all of football. Rams have been a little disappointing, but I think Cooper Kupp could have a statement. I'm all the way back game today, assuming he is playing, right? Hope so. But yeah, I think Cooper Kupp could get 100 and a touchdown or 2. I haven't bet it yet, but I might.
That connection looks like it's back.
Yeah.
I don't think Cooper Kupp wasn't healthy. He came back. He was still banged up, and you could see it. I think now he's healthy.
This is a guy last year we're talking about maybe the best wide receiver in football. Top 5 last couple of years, I think, and didn't look like himself. But I think he might be back, and I think this might be a really good matchup for him. He gets. I have some more kind of nerdy stats here. What were they? Deep left. So the Commanders give up the most yards in football on deep left passes. That's where Cooper Kupp is getting 28% of his yards this year. 41% of yards coming after the catch, 10th most allowed for the Commanders. So kind of all setting up just how the Commanders cover a defense for Cooper Kupp to have a big day. What do you like?
The odds for touchdown scores in this game are horrendous.
Yeah.
I mean, there's what is there, like 10 people that are under plus 300?
Yikes.
That's gross. There's no value in this game. Besides Cooper Kupp, plus money. That's probably the only guy I would bet in this game just because the value stinks.
I think I would prefer Kupp for 100 yards over touchdown. What's the odds difference there? Let me look. What is Cooper Kupp for a touchdown?
Plus 120.
Plus 120. He's got to be more than that for 100
He's
yards.
Plus 220 for 100.
Yeah, I think I honestly think there's a bigger chance he gets 100 yards than scores a touchdown for whatever reason. That's just a vibe. I don't know back that up, but
I'm probably gonna bet him for a first touchdown.
First touchdown. What about to catch a pass on the first drive? Haven't looked at that market.
Do those pop up before the game? Because I feel like
on DraftKings they do. On DraftKings they do. Let me look here. Commanders Rams first drive, catch a pass. Where is it? Looks like they're maybe not up yet. DraftKings usually has them up pretty early. Kind of sucks. What about Cooper Kupp to score a touchdown the first Rams drive at plus 1400?
That's a pretty solid because it's plus what? Plus 900 for first touchdown?
So you're getting almost double for it to be on the first drive.
Yeah, and you're hoping that you gets it done right away, yeah.
What about the command? I haven't looked at. They've kind of expanded what you can play on DraftKings. What about the Commanders to give up a sack on the first drive? So I think that means for the Rams to get a sack on their first defensive drive. Oh wait, what if we play Myles Garrett? What if we play the Browns? Hang on, I'm backtracking a little bit now that I saw we can do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back to the Bears-Browns game. The Bears to give up a sack on the first drive is plus 230. I think I would have wanted a bigger number than that. I don't mind that though. That's interesting. Okay. Well, are you betting anything here?
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm probably gonna do a Cooper Kupp, something with Cooper Kupp.
Okay. That's where I'm at too. I might do like 80 yards and then 100 yards and like 100 yards and a touchdown. Something like that. Cardinals, Niners. I really, really wanted to talk myself into just finally laying the juice on McCaffrey to score 2 touchdowns because I think he's going to. But then I looked it up. It's like plus 150 or something stupid. I hate betting on Niners games in general. They have a really solid defense, and they have kind of one guy that dominates the offense, and you have to really pay the juice to play him. So I think I'm out here unless unless you can talk me into anything. The Cardinals are just so bad in the red zone. Let me see. They are giving up a touchdown on 47% of the drives that come to the red zone defensively for them. They have allowed 34 touchdowns. That can't be right. That's so many. Maybe I have a wrong number here, but they're just so bad in the red zone. And when the Niners get in the red zone, they call one guy's number, and that's Christian McCaffrey. I think he gets 2 or like 3 or 4 touchdowns in this game, but I don't know if I can lay the juice.
This on paper should be a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
A pretty bad one.
Yep.
Me personally, I don't know about you, but I like to look at like the depth chart and see who's the third string running back. Because fourth quarter, he's probably going to get carries, and that's when they usually get the scores. So, what is Jordan Mason's odds?
Ryan, Twitch chat. We're gonna come back to that. That's interesting. What's the point spread in this game? Because I love that. I love that kind of mindset in the process. Like Quan and the GoldBoys Discord, I think, has done that a lot this year and made a ton of money. I haven't really dug into it that much. 12.5 point spread here. I think it could easily be more than that. That total is really high too. 48.5 total on that large of a spread is kind of interesting.
Dude, you want to laugh? Jordan Mason, third string running back. What's his odds for a touchdown?
Should be like plus 600 or more.
He's plus 240.
I'm out.
I fucking hate this. I hate this. I hate it.
I'm out. Let's go back. Cooper Kupp is plus 250 to have the most receiving yards in that game. It's going to be 250? It's either going to be him or Nakua, right? I mean, it's I wouldn't think it's going to be McLaurin or Samuel on that side. Like, I feel like it's going to be either Cooper Kupp or Puka Nakua. Plus 250 is a really interesting number for me there. I might play that, Rye. Thank you. That's a good call out.
Jordan Mason's plus 450 on Caesars.
Shop your lines. Holy.
Everybody else, he's plus 300, plus 260, plus 340. Bet Rivers has him a plus 165.
Plus 500 on ESPN is a play. Suit Dog, are you talking about? Looks like it might be better on ESPN even. Plus 500 is a playable number, I think. if it's actually plus 500 on ESPN.
That's another thing I didn't bring up. I like to take a chance on like last touchdowns for these guys, like these. Because they're gonna
Yeah,
play at the end.
that'd be interesting. Cowboys Bills is the next game. I don't know. CeeDee Lamb is really good at football. Cowboys look pretty solid. The Bills don't. But you have to think this Bills team is going to come back and have a statement win at some point this season. They're kind of running out of games to do that. This would be, if the Bills kind of want to say, yeah, we're still good and we're still going to make a run here. I think maybe currently sitting out of the playoff picture, or at least at the very least they're on the edge. This would be the time to do it against a surging 10-3 Dallas Cowboys team who looks dominant defensively. Dak Prescott looks all right. They got some weapons. CeeDee Lamb is really good. I don't have anything here. Just because I have no idea what to expect. What do you think?
Well, first of all, the Cowboys are going to get smoked.
Okay.
It's a bad weather game. I've seen this a million times. Bills this time of year get a bad weather game versus a good team. They make them look foolish, and the Dolphins lose, and the Dolphins all of a sudden are either out of it. This is the first time the Dolphins are ahead of the Bills. So now the Dolphins are going to lose to the Jets. The Bills are going to win. It's going to be a shit show. I'm going to be miserable. I'm going to be drunk. And, yeah, the Bills are going to win.
Bills are 2.5-point favorites, which is very, very interesting. Like, I was hoping they would be underdogs and we can get like a crazy teaser lay, like probably like minus 9.5. So technically this is a pick 'em, but
you got to think about it. When has this Cowboys team been tested in bad weather this year?
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be
shock factor.
Strong winds, 80% chance of rain, like upper 40s. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna have to be a big Tony Pollard game on the Cowboys side of things.
He doesn't even look that great.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle, maybe a big game.
Rico looks good.
Yeah, and then I think Josh Allen has to run the ball a lot today.
That's what I'm thinking.
But I don't know, Josh Allen 2 touchdowns. Plus 900.
I wish it was better.
Rico Dowdle plus 4,000 for 2 touchdowns. That was my thought. Jake Ferguson also a little interesting, even with the bad weather. A big tight end target down there. I think we're not going to see a whole lot of 60-yard passes to CeeDee Lamb or Stephon Diggs, but you could see a 5-yard pass to Jake Ferguson in the corner of the end zone. He's plus 1,600 for 2 touchdowns.
I like. The odds are not great, but I like Josh Allen at anybody to score 2 touchdowns.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe first touchdown.
What about anytime first half, anytime second half for Josh Allen?
I think you're overthinking it. What about first touchdown parlayed with 2 touchdowns?
I'm overthinking it. Okay. Fair. What if we did? Let's keep it simple. Josh Allen, first touchdown and last touchdown, plus 10,000.
Oh, come on.
Assuming there's only going to be 1 touchdown in this game and Josh Allen's going to score it. All right, let's move on before people actually start taking these seriously. Lions finally got their shit together. Maybe everyone on the Bills got to go. Yeah, I think it's just to stay away, especially on the side. Can't wait for those 3 a.m. Jerry video tweets. I can definitely wait for them because they're probably gonna be talking shit about me. So whatever. Over under 1.5 Jerry video tweets tonight. If he gets put in jail, I'll take the under. If he gets beat up, I'll take the over.
There's a chance of both.
There's a chance of both, in which case I would take the under. Hard to make a video from jail. Ravens, Jaguars, Sunday Night Football. I think this is actually kind of an interesting game with really with some big playoff implication. I'm just going to jump the gun, go right ahead of you. I'm taking I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to take Calvin Ridley to score a touchdown. I'm also probably going to have a same game parlay here that has like Zay Flowers for like 70, 80 receiving yards and Calvin Ridley to score once or twice. I don't know. It just feels like a big Calvin Ridley game. Last few weeks, he has among the top in football in red zone targets and hasn't scored a touchdown, which is just really interesting to me. And yeah, I mean, the Ravens defense is solid. Jaguars are giving up a whole lot of passing yards, which is why I like Zay Flowers for a big day. He is a yak machine. Guy can make anybody miss. The Jaguars are giving up the second most yards after catch in football. Zay Flowers, 44% of his yards coming after the catch. I think he could easily have 70, 80 plus yards today, even though he hasn't done that a whole lot. And I really like Calvin Ridley to score at least one touchdown in this football game. What do you think?
You like Calvin Ridley? I kind of like Evan Ingram.
Yeah, he would be my next best, I guess. My second favorite in terms of touchdowns.
Calvin Ridley has 19 red zone targets. What?
He has a lot, yeah. And so let me tell you,
that's obnoxious.
In the last 3 weeks, he has 6 of them and doesn't have a touchdown. 21 targets. Oh, that's just in the last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks, he has 6 red zone targets, no touchdowns.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so
something's got to give.
Yeah, I like Calvin Ridley to score a touchdown in this football game, Jerry. Like I said, let me check the odds here. And you're getting plus 240. You're getting plus 240 on ESPN bet too. Yeah. Let me see what Calvin Ridley for a touchdown and then Zay Flowers for just 7. I feel like he can get 70. Games in Florida, so weather shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? Let me punch this in real quick. Hang on. Sorry.
What was the odds you got for Ridley touchdown?
Looks like it's down to plus 235 ESPN bet. Oh. Next best is plus 230 on Hard Rock, plus 220 on Caesars, 215 on DraftKings, 210 on FanDuel points bet. Oh. Player props. Come on. Total receiving yards, Zay Flowers. And the highest line you could take on ESPN bet is 62.5. That sucks.
Oh, great. The narrative today versus Dolphins is Aaron Rodgers' status hangs in the balance and could be decided today. So, yeah, let's get the team all riled up to get Aaron Rodgers back next year against the fucking my team. This is the timing that I'm talking about. It's always horrendous timing.
Dang, the highest line you can take for Zay Flowers on ESPN bet is 62.5. Over 62.5 for Flowers, and Calvin Ridley scored a touchdown plus 668 on ESPN bet. I think I might go up to 70 plus or something like that. Huh. Okay. What do you got in this game? You're with me on Ridley, right?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to take a shot on Ridley. Probably call it there.
All right.
I was going to go with with Evan Ingram over on his yards and a touchdown, but I don't know. These red zone targets, something's got to give with Ridley.
That's what I thought. We agree. I feel like we have a pretty good track record when we agree, Okay. Well, I think that's kind of the show. We don't need to talk about anything NBA, right? I don't know that I'm going to do anything. The slate sucks.
I'm probably just going to bet Devin Booker triple-double and call it a day.
That's easy enough. Kevin Roth has lots of rain in Jacksonville today. Anytime first half, Foreman, Kelsey, maybe. Yeah, every time I react like that, it hits. So, yeah, probably bet it. Let's recap and get out of here. I haven't eaten anything all day. I'm super hungry. I feel like I always say that at the end of our shows. But I have 3 plays, I guess 3 plays plus a parlay of all 3 of them actually in. I'm getting ready to bet Calvin Ridley for a touchdown like we just talked about. I also have David Njoku of the Cleveland Browns plus 250 FanDuel. DeAndre Hopkins plus 200 and Jaden Reed plus 155 on ESPN bet. A parlay of all 3 of those on ESPN bet is in front of you right now. It's $20 to win 500. Njoku, Reed, Hopkins, all to score a touchdown. I could definitely use $500. That would be cool. And then I'm gonna, like I said, I'm getting ready to bet Calvin Ridley for a touchdown, and then I'm going to do something with. Let me just punch in real quick while Jerry's recapping his. I like Zay Flowers for 70 or 80, and Ridley for a touchdown in that Sunday Night Football game.
All right. I have a 5-leg 3 round robin by 3 5-leg long shot touchdown score parlay. James, you want to do a little abracadabra?
A little abracadabra.
It's like magic. Look, boom. Chase Edmonds to score a touchdown. They're rewarding him with more snaps. He looked really good last week. He's embraced his role. Maybe he gets one in there today. Lynn Bowden plays like 75% of the snaps. He does it all. He's a punt returner, kick returner, wide receiver, can run the ball. I always like taking a long shot on him. Jonathan Mingo, obviously bad weather game. You're getting better odds for him. It's trending up. He hit a little bit of a rookie wall, but he's really coming around. He looks like the guy now. Braxton Berrios, I got this before the Tyreek Hill news, unfortunately, so it's cut in half. But I think he was still going to be involved. Obviously, he played for the Jets last year. Jerick McKinnon, I like him way more than Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think you can get it either way, running or receiving. And I think inside the 5-yard line, they're going to go with him over Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I also took, in a true degenerate fashion, these 5 guys to score twice. Went a round robin by 2 this time. Because all you need is 2 of these things to hit, and you are literally swimming in cash. All your bills, all your pain and suffering in life would go away if 2 of these guys simply scored twice. So, and not asking for the world, right?
No.
And no, anyways, I took them for 2. I also took another outside long shot away from this. I took Mike Gesicki to score once and Mike Gesicki to score twice. To score twice was plus 20,000 on its own. So I had to take that out of any parlay and just bet that on its own. I really think he matchups well with the Chiefs. I think he sees more snaps today. And I think he definitely has a good shot at getting one, I believe, plus 1,200. If he gets one in the first half, you can get excited about the plus 20,000. It's on DraftKings.
So we get, I pulled up the Sleeper app just because download it, use code DHNELI or Parlay J, get $100 deposit match because I keep forgetting I can use it now. Offer ends in 30 minutes for Joe Flacco over 182.5. That is 20% off of his line. 226 is a standard line. I think I might do that. And let's see. So that Joe Flacco over 182.5 and Christian McCaffrey over 84.5 rushing yards is basically plus 300, or I guess it's plus 200, I think. $20 for a payout of 60. I guess I can only bet $10 on it, though. I think I'm going to do that.
Someone said Derrick Henry 2 touchdowns. I'm going to be honest with you. Derrick Henry looks like he's lost a step.
Yeah.
He does not look like obviously, if they get inside the 5-yard line, he'll run hard for a few plays, but Dolphins kind of stuffed him last week. He just doesn't look explosive anymore. He's just a big dude. Like, he's just a big dude running the ball.
Okay, apparently Christian McCaffrey expired, which is weird. But I think I'm gonna take that on Sleeper. If you don't have Sleeper, again, download it. Use code DJNELI or Parlay J. $100 deposit match. You can get Joe Flacco over 182.5 against the Bears defense that not very good at stopping the pass. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think the show's over. I think we'll be back Wednesday at 6. I know we'll be back Wednesday 6:00. Sleeper picks, GoldBoys.com. Any final parting words from you, my best friend Jerry?
The 2 round robins I posted. If one of them hits, I'm taking the week off of work. All I need is one of those parlays to hit. It's nonsense. It's crazy. One of them to hit, I take the whole week of work off. I get drunk every night and I make videos about Eli every single day. Deal?
My God. We're at 18 likes. I wanted 20. If 2 more people can hit the like button, I appreciate it. Be nice to each other. Good luck on all your bets. We'll see you Wednesday, 6:00. Thank you for watching. It means a lot. See you later. Good luck.
Peace.